Okay. So good evening. So how was your experience so far about with the first question that we discussed in your journey?
That question is really deep. Without the clarity who I want to be, I can't do anything in my life. And in that video, you also have told that whatever the thing is coming in your mind, just keep on writing. The more you write, the more you are going to attract. I know. I have tried it also, and it has worked for me. And while listening to you early in the morning, somewhere it hit me hard, and I thought to give it a shot that no, I will try these 5 months. Whatever you are going to tell it, seriously, I will work on it. As the time has also changed of the school, so I will be getting that 1 hour, and I want to work it to the fullest potential. Going slowly will not happen anything, will bring anything in my life. So I want to put all my potential, whatever the efforts I can take in these 5 months. So I'm serious. So I have joined today. I am a failure, and you created this group also. I'm going to work seriously. That I want to give this promise to myself. I have done.
Good. So who you want to become by 31st March 2026? That is the question in next 21 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Good. Yes, Shruti. If you can come on camera, come. Aa
Pinaki ji, actually, I'm coming back from office, so that's why I switched off the video.
That's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it has been a very life-changing experience for me. I have had maybe, the things were there, but I did not take out time to reflect or write it. So I was not clear. Your question in the 1 week has given me a lot of clarity. What exactly I want to do, what exactly are my interests or hobbies or passions I need to pursue. So I've got that like complete clarity. I'm getting that clarity. And as I'm writing more, matlab, that image or that picture is getting, more clear in my mind. So that is one thing. Secondly, I would say there were a lot of noises in my mind. Okay, unnecessarily noises. Now, whenever that noise comes, I am thinking who I want to be. Then I told you that I have this image of Mr. Ratan Tata that comes into my mind. And then, everything seems to be so small in front of that those noise, they just disappear in fraction of seconds. That is a good takeaway. Thirdly, I was talking to you and you told me to speak to some people who are already in this publishing industry for fashion industry. I already spoke to one of the magazine owner and she has agreed to give me time. And, I will be able to discuss with her on the topics that I'm planning to write. So that will be happening this week. Secondly, on my fashion portal business plan, there is a person from Bangladesh. He's an Indian, but he's coming up with a very big setup with Madhya Pradesh government. So I told him that I want to discuss my business plan with you. He has given me time for this Saturday. So because I am clear now, matlab, I think the universe is giving me opportunity and trying to make things, work for me. So really very powerful who I want to be. Only this one question has changed my life in the whole week. Thank you so much, Pinaki.
Good. So thank you so much for working on these suggestions. That is very, very important. So what I would suggest to both of you, I don't know who else will join the session because I only want serious people. And honestly, I just want to work with 5 people. I don't want more than that. Particularly in this program, this 21 weeks, I just want to work with 5 people. So if I get 5 good people who are committed for themselves, मेरे लिए commitment की जरूरत नहीं है. आप अपने ऊपर अगर committed हो, so I'm ready to work. But when you declare yourself that you are going to be committed to yourself, you really have to be committed to yourself. You know that the only outcome will be results, no excuses. The only outcome will be results, no excuses. है ना? जैसे यमदूत आता है ना ले जाने के लिए, तो उस टाइम पे वो कोई एक्सक्यूज सुनता नहीं, वो सीधा उठा के ले जाता है ना? Imagine every day is like that for you. कि वो आपको मौका नहीं देगा, पूछेगा नहीं कि और भी कुछ ख्वाहिश है तो कर लो, अब तुम्हें मैं दो दिन दे रहा हूँ या 3 घंटा दे रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं होता। आता है, लेके चला जाता है ना। सो accomplish what you want to accomplish on a daily basis. Don't wait for that particular day to come. Crucially, you have to be that person who you want to be before you become that. Okay, so by 10th of this month, by 10th November, like 10/11/2025, you should be absolutely clear about who you want to become by 31st March 2026. Absolute clarity hona chahiye. Matlab it has to be measurable, it has to be specific. Okay, now whatever it is, whatever you decide on that this is who I want to become. Okay, you must add one more thing to that, what also you want to become. Iske saath, this will be just an addition. Yeah, whatever book you are going to write, you are going to author, usse kam se kam 100 copy बिकेंगे. People will actually buy 100 copies of your book by 31st March 2026. Two things, okay? One is whoever you want to become, you have to have complete clarity on that. The second thing would be, I want to become an author of a book which is selling more than 100 copies by 31st March 2026. वो 100 का 1000 भी हो सकता है, ठीक है? Why I'm talking about 100? Because I discovered that जो लोग नोशन प्रेस में है, मेरे जान पहचान में ज्यादातर लोग जो लोग नोशन प्रेस में है, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ बुक्स दैट दे कुड सोल्ड इज 100. मतलब उसके बाद एक और ऑप्शन है 250. वहां तक मैंने किसी को पहुंचते हुए देखा नहीं. मेरे जानकारी में होंगे, शायद कुछ लोग पहुंच रहे हैं, डेफिनेटली होंगे, लेकिन मेरे जान पहचान में नोशन प्रेस में जितने ऑथर्स को मैंने देखे हैं, दे कुड ओनली रीच अप टू 100. ठीक है, 100 से 250 के बीच में होंगे शायद कहीं पे, बट नॉट बियॉन्ड दैट. ओके, सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली 100 फॉर नाउ. So by 31st March 2026, you will become whoever you want to become. Plus, you will also become an author of a book which has sold more than 100 copies by 31st March 2026. ठीक है? You have to commit yourself 100% for it. पूरी कमिटमेंट के साथ इस पे काम करना पड़ेगा, और हर दिन कम से कम 1 घंटे इस पे काम करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? I will tell you what you have to do. उसके बाद उसके ऊपर on top of that you can do anything whatever you want to do. But suggestion is you should be working at least 1 hour every day. ठीक है? And that 1 hour will be purely committed to this one activity, that you are going to author a book. Like you will be an authority on whatever you are writing in that book. It's not a copy paste from a different sources. ठीक है? We'll do our brainstorming, we'll do our idea storming, जैसे मैं बात करता हूँ idea storming, and we'll work out the content of the book that you are going to publish. उसका हम niche identify करेंगे, हम उसका genre identify करेंगे, हम उसका एक छोटा चीज identify करेंगे. As अभी जो मैंने वो टेक्स्ट मैसेज शेयर किया है ना, जो समरी, उसमें आई एक्चुअली मेंशन जो एक्टिविटी हमने शेयर किया है लास्ट मंडे का, लास्ट संडे का सेशन को, जो एक्टिविटी शेयर किया है, उसमें there's a point, there's an activity in one of those 17 activities where I suggested that you figure out the genre, the content, the prospective readers, and it has to be global publication, by the way. ये भी आपको ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा, it has to be global publication. The 100 copies is selling not only in India but globally. Actually, people are buying outside India. You know, ध्रुवा का जो बुक हमने पब्लिश किया ना, उसके हमें जर्मनी से ऑर्डर आ रहे, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं कौन परचेज कर रहा है, बिकॉज दिस पब्लिशर्स दे डू नॉट डिक्लेयर हु इज पब्लिशिंग योर बुक, बट एट लीस्ट वी कैन सी कौन सी कंट्रीज से पब्लिश हो रहा है. एंड आई स्टिल डोंट नो हाउ इट वेंट टू जर्मनी, हु इज इन जर्मनी बाइंग द बुक. लास्ट मंथ खरीदा, इस मंथ खरीदा, अभी थर्ड को यस्टरडे को ही खरीदा. दैट मींस देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी, और अभी तक मैंने उसके लिए इतना पब्लिसिटी किया नहीं जितना इसमें पोटेंशियल है. ओके, सो आई विल बी वर्किंग ऑन दैट विथ यू. सो ये आपका एक पैरेलल प्रोजेक्ट होगा. ठीक है, दिस विल बी इंक्लूडिंग इन दिस प्रोजेक्ट जो हम 21 वीक्स का कर रहे हैं, इसको हम अपने मनी मैग्नेट में भी इंक्लूड करेंगे. ठीक है, दोनों तरफ से करेंगे. ओके, सो the first question is very clear, who I want to become by 31st March 2026. Then comes the next question. By that time, you are absolutely clear with this, that this is who I want to become. The next question is to find out at a short list कि ये मकाम कितने आपके जान पहचान में कितने लोग हैं जिन्होंने हासिल कर चुके हैं. Now those people can be living people, they can be dead people, they can be close to you, they can be in some other countries, they may be a book writer, they may be a speaker, they may be a trainer, वो कुछ भी हो सकते हैं. Okay, like if you want to become a globetrotter, कि मैं दुनिया घूम के देखना चाहता हूँ, you figure out people who are globetrotter. If you want to become a travel blog writer, for example, you will figure out who are travel blog writers. Yeah, so this is what you and I are going to do. See, I have already done it over last 5 to 6 months with in the publishing industry. That's why today I'm declaring myself as a web publishing, as a book publishing coach. But why I'm declaring that? Because I have only coached myself. I didn't coach anybody else. But unless I declare it, I cannot become who I want to become. So at least I'm declaring to the world now that I am a book publishing coach. तो कब से हम उस B state में तो हूँ, whoever I want to become. Now it is my responsibility to prove myself or to the world that yes, whatever I declared myself, I have actually become that by 31st March 2026. So 31st March 2026, I want to ensure that at least 5 people have their books ready in the market, published in the market, and those books have sold at least 100 copies worldwide. ठीक है, इसी प्लान के ऊपर हम काम करेंगे आगे जाके पैरेलली. साथ में जो भी कर रहे हैं आप करो, इसके साथ इसको हम पैरेलली करेंगे, so that we can actually manage to sell 1000 to 2000 copies of the book ASAP. You know, ये जो बुक है ना 5 types of wealth साहिल ब्लूम का, you know कब पब्लिश हुआ था? When was it published? February 2025. And in just 3 to 4 months, it's become a millionaire. It's become million copy sold product. New York Times bestseller. 4 months. उसके पीछे उसने जो काम किया वो 7 साल का काम, 7 years. You won't believe, like when I was exchanging mails with this guy 𝗧𝘂𝗵𝗴, मैंने उसको पूछा कि यार तुमने Penguin, like how Penguin chose you to publish your first book itself. He said, I went to Penguin and I was very clear that my first book should be from Penguin only. So it was a lot of brainstorming to figure out क्या लिखने से लोग खरीदेंगे, क्या लिखने से उसमें मेरी ऑथोरिटी रहेगी, और क्या लिखने से people will talk about the book, उसका size क्या रखेंगे, उसका pricing क्या रखेंगे, so that people find it easy to buy, easy to distribute. We looked into all these things before even figuring out writing the book. And for all these 10 books which he has published, उसमें सिर्फ apart from the second book, all the remaining 9 books, they're all Penguin publications, print publications, and in all these 9 books, a lot of research has gone into even before starting authoring the book. इसका हम कैसे market करेंगे, इसका हमारा genre क्या होगा, who is going to buy it, what kind of content I'm going to write there, how I'm going to write there, how I'm going to put the things together so that people will find it easy to read. Okay. और एक चीज मैंने सीखा है, so we have time. और एक चीज I figured out about book publishing. So this is something I have shared in many of my sessions. If your book is not available in airports, मैंने बोला है ना, मैंने कई सारे सेशन में बोला है, if your book is not available in the airports, you cannot reach the mass. It has to be available on airport bookshelves. और एयरपोर्ट बुकशेल्स में कौन रखते हैं? जो लोग एयरपोर्ट में किताब बेचते हैं, जैसे क्रॉसवर्ड्स हो गया, ऐसे एक दो और organizations who sell books in airports. So you have to have a strong network with them so that they at least put your book on their shelves. तब जाके आपकी किताब का दिन का 1000 कॉपी बिकेगा. सिर्फ इंडिया की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. कम से कम 1000 एयरपोर्ट्स हैं इंडिया में, ज्यादा ही है. हर एयरपोर्ट में एक बुक सेलर है, छोटा स्टॉल हो बड़ा स्टॉल हो कुछ भी हो। आप देखिएगा, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, लाइक दिस बुक इज अवेलेबल, लाइक दिस बुक आई हैव सीन इन मोस्ट ऑफ दिस एयरपोर्ट्स, दिस वन। ठीक है, इसको तो मैंने देखा ही है, आजकल इसको भी देखना शुरू किया। द इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट इज यू गो टू एनी एयरपोर्ट, आपको एक ऑथर का बुक हमेशा दिखेगा किसी भी एयरपोर्ट के बुक स्टॉल में, and with this, that is how that person became so popular. And the name of that author is 𝗂𝘂𝗧𝘂𝗏। You know how 𝗂𝘂𝗧𝘂𝗏 became popular? Just in ensuring that her books are available in all airport bookstores. आप एक चीज और देखिएगा, एयरपोर्ट के बुक स्टोर्स में 𝗂𝘂𝗧𝘂𝗏 के बुक्स पूरा एक रैक में भरा हुआ होता है। 𝗂𝘂𝗧𝘂𝗏 is a living example of a millionaire author. है ना? So exactly, that's what my wife is saying. उसके किताब में ऐसा कुछ नहीं, but because she is wife of नारायण मूर्ति, so it's not only because of she is his wife, the way she marketed her book, that is the point. Despite all this, her books are selling. So the point is that this is the area where we are going to work. Okay, so the first question is who we want to become. Second question is find out who are like that. तो लाइक हमारा किताब का मार्केटिंग हम 𝗂𝘂𝗧𝘂𝗏 की तरह करेंगे, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। उनकी तरह लिखेंगे नहीं लेकिन मार्केटिंग के लिए आपको वही वाला प्रोसेस फॉलो करना पड़ेगा, एज सून एज पॉसिबल, एज सिंपली एज पॉसिबल। क्योंकि ऐसा तो नहीं कि सारे बुक स्टॉल में खाली उन्हीं का किताब बिक रहे हैं, और भी लोगों का किताबें बिक रहे हैं। साहिल ब्लूम का किताब आपको ऑलमोस्ट हर इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट में मिल जाएगा, 5 टाइप्स ऑफ वेल्थ। सो थिंक्स ऑफ डूइंग इट पैरेलली। So the first question you are going to answer is who you want to become by 31st March 2026. Then the second question will be, हो सके तो parallelly करते रहना, is figure out who are those people who have already achieved that, whatever you want to be. So first you are very clear, लिखते रहो, जितना जवाब दिमाग में आ रहा है सारा लिखते रहो, तो this is what I want to be. इसमें से हम short list करेंगे, करके we have to come to one. That is the one which is going to make you who you want to be. लोग आपको देखेंगे तो लोग भी सोचेंगे मुझे भी राजेश्वरी की तरह बनना है, मुझे भी श्रुति की तरह बनना है, ऐसे ऐसे बनना है। ठीक है, सो सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज हु आर दोज पीपल हु हैव एक्चुअली रीच्ड देयर। अगर आपको कोच बनना है और से मान के चलिए यू वांट टू बिकम से अ कोच इन वन पर्टिकुलर एरिया जहां पे मुझे इसमें कोचिंग करना है, यू फिगर आउट पीपल हु आर ऑलरेडी देयर, यू फिगर आउट हाउ डिड दे रीच देयर। हो सकते हैं दे आर इन इंडिया, हो सकते हैं दे आर अब्रॉड। अब जो अब्रॉड में उसके तरह शायद आप 5 महीने में बन नहीं सकते, लेकिन 5 महीने आप कुछ तो बन सकते हैं। You figure out what you want to become, and then your job will be, I will share you what we are supposed to do. So for example, अगर आपको कोच बनना है, कि चलो I want to become a coach, maybe a coach in one particular thing, maybe coaching students, maybe coaching teachers, maybe coaching parents, maybe coaching a particular type of challenges, health challenge हो गया, physical challenge हो गया, emotion challenge हो गया, जो भी है, you figure out that area, and then you figure out who are those people who are already there, और देखो वो क्या कर रहे हैं। So if you want to become a coach in that particular area, now once you learn to become a coach in that particular area, then you can become a coach in any other area. जैसे मैं एनएलपी इन एक्शन का कोच बन रही हूँ, उससे पहले मैं कई चीजों का कोच बन चुका हूँ। मनी के ऊपर कोच बना, फिर एनएलपी एक्शन किया, फिर बुक्स रीडिंग के लिए मैंने किया। द वे आई कंडक्ट संडे मॉर्निंग बुक रीडिंग्स आर फैसिनेटिंग, फेनोमेनल। उस तरीके से कोई करता ही नहीं। वो मैं कैसे कर पाया? Because I started studying what others are doing, how I can make it interesting. Every Sunday when we have our session, कोई ना कोई मेरे साथ पर्सनली बात करता ही है उसी सेशन के बारे में. Sometimes it is one, sometimes it is two. एक वीक में ऐसा भी होता है 7-8 लोगों ने कनेक्ट किया. That means कुछ वैल्यू एडिशन वहां पे हो रहा है. People are feeling, enjoying that liberty, enjoying that freedom. एक को भी मैं छोड़ता नहीं, हर एक से बात करवाता हूँ in the session, है ना. I ensure that everybody should be in a talking mode, should be interacting, क्योंकि हर एक के दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ घूम रहा है. At the same time managing the audience, at the same time ensuring that people stay focused in the topic, है ना. तो these are all learnings. अब ऐसा नहीं कि वो मैं वहीं पे बैठे बैठे सीखा. मैंने देखा कहीं और भी how they people handling situations, how they are connecting to people, what they are doing, है ना. तो second question will be who are those people who are already like that. तो बहुत सारा चीज इकट्ठे बनना नहीं है, खाली एक चीज पे हम काम कर रहे हैं, उस पे अगर हम सक्सेसफुल हो गए, we can apply the same model in other areas also. Okay, so these are the questions. The first question is who I want to be, who I want to become by 31st March 2026. Second question will be who are those people who have already reached there. अभी हम और कुछ नहीं करें, खाली लिस्ट बनाएंगे. मैं जैसा बनना चाहती हूँ, once I'm absolutely clear about it, then I will figure out who are the people who have already reached there. For example, मैं आपको एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ. Say I want to take an in-person coaching of 50 people by 31st March. एक सेशन मेरा ऐसा होगा आने वाले 5 महीने में, जहाँ पे जिस चीज पे मेरी क्रेडिबिलिटी है. As I was talking about authoring a book, so you can, when you're authoring a book, you are already an authority. अब by any possible, अगर आपका बुक जनवरी में पब्लिश हो गया, now you can take session on that book itself. आप उसी बुक के ऊपर सेशंस ले सकते हो. You know, like ध्रुव is already getting invitations. अभी हमने कुछ किया ही नहीं, खाली कुछ चंद लोगों से बात की, कुछ लोगों को मैंने पर्सनली कॉल किया, कुछ लोगों को पर्सनली मैसेज किया. Many people, some people buying the book only on my face value. पिनाकी होगा तो डेफिनेट अच्छा ही होगा, उसने उसमें कुछ डाला है ना. But I don't want people to have a book on my face value. because मेरा face value से I cannot sell Shruti's book or Rajeshwari's book, है ना. तो बुक में वो दम होना चाहिए. So that is what is important. कि मेरी फेस वैल्यू नहीं, आपके फेस वैल्यू से बिकना चाहिए. आपके फेस वैल्यू से 10 बुक बिक गया ना, तो आपके फेस वैल्यू से ही 1000 बुक बिक सकता है. लेकिन उस 10 बुक को बेचने के लिए अपना फेस वैल्यू का इस्तेमाल तरीके से करना पड़ेगा. You know, one statement I am telling people is phenomenal. Actually, बहुत it's a Milton model language pattern, बहुत straightforward language pattern. मैं बोलता हूँ ऐसे कि it's not because my wife has written this book, I would recommend everyone to buy this book. I would recommend, I would strongly recommend everyone to buy this book, read it, and actually apply it in his or her life. This is the message I am telling. तो मैंने ध्रुवा को भी बोला तुम यही बोलो. नाउ शी इज रिलक्टेंट, बट ठीक है, सुनना, अभी बात करना शुरू होगा. नाउ शी हैज गॉट कॉन्फिडेंस. नाउ शी इज सेइंग, शी इज, इट्स नॉट दैट बिकॉज आई हैव रिटन द बुक. शी इज, आई स्ट्रांगली रिकमेंड यू बाय अ कॉपी. हम बोल रहे हैं बाय अ कॉपी, खुद का कॉपी खरीदो. Read the book, take your time, read the book, implement some of the principles in your life, and then you come back to me. If you don't find it good enough, I will refund you the money. आपको बुक रिफंड करने की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि बुक रिफंड करने का आपके पास सिर्फ 7 days का टाइम होता है. You don't need to refund the book, you don't need to return the book. I will pay you the money. हम क्या करें, हम अपॉर्चुनिटी तैयार करें ना, फ्यूचर का, फ्यूचर कोचिंग का अपॉर्चुनिटी तैयार करें उसी टॉपिक के ऊपर. ठीक है, सो क्लियर. Very clear. Question number 1, who I want to become by 31st March 2026. You have to be absolutely focused. And second question will be, who are those people who have already achieved that milestone? Who are those people who have already achieved that milestone? उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, क्या शॉर्टलिस्ट है, वो सब बाद में आएगा. सारा शॉर्टलिस्ट वॉटलिस्ट बाद में आएगा. अभी हम खाली लिस्ट बनाएंगे. Who are those people who have already achieved that milestone? उसके पहले you have to have complete clarity कि who you want to become by 31st March 2026. खाली उसी एरिया पे हम काम करेंगे. Clear? If you have any question, you can ask me. ये वाले Tuesday वाले सेशन इतना छोटा ही रहेगा. It will be very concentrated, very focused, to the point, purely action oriented. Yeah. If you have any question, you can ask me right away.
I don't have the question. Only this implementation part is there. I will be writing. I have not started writing. I will write.
और अपने लिए 1 घंटा निकालना पड़ेगा उसके लिए. ठीक है?
That time I have in the morning, that I am going to utilize it. Yes.
And if you're feeling sleepy, it's okay. You
No,
must feel
it's
sleepy in my sessions. ठीक है? Let's take a picture.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we go. One, two. Brilliant. Thank you. Done. I'm just posting it. Okay. So let's close this session and let's prepare for the next session. ठीक है. जो लोग हमारे ग्रुप में हैं और आज का सेशन अटेंड नहीं किए हैं, you can talk to them also.
Sure.
ठीक है. चलो. Bye bye.
Bye,
Yeah, bye Pinaki ji, bye Rajeshwari.
Bye.
Bye.